Jason Whitlock, you ordered something. You were waiting on it for a long ass time. And now, congratulations, it is here. Your clout that you wanted so badly by talking shit about Stephen A. Smith for 10 years. That is absolutely insane. And then, no matter what you try to do as far as defending yourself, bro, no matter what you try to say in response, if it's true that he never publicly responded to you in 10 entire years, just grown man to grown man, and you kept talking about, dude, you don't think you look a little crazy? Like you hating on another black man at that? For anyone who does not know what's going on, Stephen A. Smith, he posted a video on the Stephen A. Smith show finally responding to Jason Whitlock. Over 1.1 million views already in 24 hours. And, you know, he let it be known, man, he had to go and contact his... Man said he contacted his pastor in advance, bro.
I even took the liberty of calling my pastor to apologize in advance for what I'm going to say about that no good bastard.
Do you know how bad you about to get on the motherfucking ass? You got to contact your pastor? Do you know how bad you had to get under someone's skin and how long you had to do it for somebody who even has a pastor that they're that close with? That type of person to even have a pastor you're that close with, that you need to call them for forgiveness in advance? That means that this ain't even that type of dude. You got to think, this is Stephen A. Smith. He the biggest name in sports media, as far as like sports journalists, all that he is. Facts. Now, that means that people talk trash about this man all the time. It comes with the job. I'm in a way smaller, way infinitely smaller field. I'm a huge name in this in a smaller field in the media space. This in like this like esports sector I'm in, right? So there's a lot of fans and whatnot. Even then, people talk trash about me. I could not imagine being on his scale, that type of stuff. And yet, I bring it up to say he does not respond to any of it, at least in this way, at least in this manner. Dude, listen to this. Stephen A. Smith called the dude a bitch. He said, listen here, you bitch.
What's that? You bitch. Did you tell him? You fat piece of shit. Did you tell him that?
What? Stephen, now you talking crazy. When they was trying to act like, oh, Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman, shout out to Max Kellerman. I rock Max Kellerman too, but Max Kellerman is blacker than Stephen A. Smith. Now, if you would have did some hood ass shit like this, Stephen A., immediately as a little, you know what I'm saying? Give him a little razzle dazzle with that shit. Immediately, all of those claims would have been dropped, even though they never had basis to begin with, you know. But regardless, I don't think the people even knew you had this in like up in you. This that dog, this different, OG. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you. And I'll tell you what, I love it. Even as far as the example that it sets, because obviously he has a huge name. He can't respond to everything the way that he would like to. He don't like to speak like this publicly, it seems, which makes sense. There's all kind of people who look up to the dude, just kids and all that stuff. But I don't have kids. If I did, right, or what I do, I would be comfortable. I would be very comfortable with my son seeing something like this. Very comfortable. Because there comes a time, on one hand, okay, you turn the other cheek. But at some point, guys, there comes a time when somebody goes too far. Like, bro, you really on my dick. That's what this is. The video should be called Jason Whitlock, Get Off My Dick. That's pretty much what the man's saying. Jason Whitlock, release my dick and balls, please. There ain't enough room. He absolutely eviscerated dude. He had receipts. He brought up all these different people and companies by name who don't rock with dude. Now, to me, it seems that the Jason Whitlock is the type of dude, seeing how even Shannon, a lot of people don't rock with dude. But you know, there's certain people like that, even like as far as like media personalities or YouTubers or whatever it may be, who their whole personality is to be contrarian. Your whole thing is to be negative against somebody else who's popping. And the rough thing with those situations, bro, I promise you, I know, trust me, again, I always clarify, I'm not trying to act like I'm in the same planet, because I'm not, as Stephen A. Smith. But again, as somebody with notoriety in my space, I promise you, bro, like I've experienced to my level, somebody that's talking crazy to you or wilding out, but they don't got the shit to lose that you got to lose. Y'all might experience this at work or something like that. I don't know, man. You know, they don't got to lose what you got to lose. So they going and going, and it's like, even Stephen A., and this gets to this point, even Stephen A. Smith finally responded to this. What does it do? It gives Jason Whitlock something to talk about. And Stephen A. Smith not wrong, but it gives Jason Whitlock something to talk about for the next 10 years. For the next 10 years, 20 years. Because now he has this big moment. I haven't even seen the Jason Whitlock respond. Let me see. Has he responded? I don't believe so. No, because it would have popped up. So, yeah, so that means he's building it up. Like, he's building up this big thing. Now he's probably going to go ahead and do 1 million views on that video or whatever. Bro, but in the end of the day, this is what people don't understand. You better off grinding for it. I could easily turn on this camera. I'm up here on my YouTube shit hustling. I could easily turn on this camera and just be negative as hell and try to shit on all the biggest creators and whatnot. That's short term, bro. That's short term thinking. Because even whatever clout you get off of this little moment, there's so many people who watching that who click on that video like, I'm going to click on it. Big Hole at RobTV is going to click on the damn video, Jason Whitlock. The clout you ordered, here you go. But am I going to click on the rest of them bitches? No. Because that's clown activity. To be on another man's meat for 10 years and he not responding to you. Are you really getting what you want? How is your public image really looking overall? And I like what Stephen A. Smith brought up. Stephen A. and Shannon Sharp brought this up too on the late night recap or the nightcap with him and Ocho Cinco. There's people who like will look at somebody real successful and feel like they have money that they're supposed to have or success that they're supposed to have. You get what I mean? Like Jason Whitlock might look at Stephen A. and be like, man, that's supposed to be me. I can't stand that's supposed to be me ass motherfucker. God damn, get some hustle in your bones. Get some type of grind about you. Get some pride. Do you have kids? They don't see what you're doing, nor disrespect to your family or nothing like that. I'd never go that far, but you feel me? That's the example you want to set. Disgusting. Deplorable. Downright hellacious. I don't even know what other words to use, but you get the goddamn point. None of them is good. None of them is G-O-O-D. You wilding out, brother. Props to Stephen A. Smith for shitting on dude. It was extremely entertaining, fact-based, and I love the fact that he was even promoting his book in the meantime. Stephen A. Smith writes a memoir, memoir. Dude says, oh, he didn't write that book. How the hell do you know? Unless you about to pull out, and Stephen A. Smith said that's cap. Unless you about to pull out a goddamn, when Drake got exposed by Meek Mill for the energy verses and all that, and it was like, yo, you got a ghostwriter. I need the reference tracks, bro. Otherwise, you talking out of your ass for what? What if he would have lost a book sale on that? Like, or a few book sales on that? You a grown man. That's another black man trying to get to the bag. Why hate on him? Crazy. Stephen A. Smith easily holds a W here. I'm glad that he got that off his chest. I hope that no matter what the Jason Whitlock dude says, that he doesn't respond to it, because what's the goddamn point? And I'm sure Jason Whitlock will probably look at anybody who agrees with Stephen A. Smith as a dick rider or something like that. But that would be the most ironic thing in the world coming from a 10-year-long dick rider. But yeah, that's my video for today, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about the Jason Whitlock and Stephen A. Smith situation. And any other topics y'all want me to cover about anything whatsoever, let me know, because I'm going to be making all kinds of content now that your boy got his own goddamn crib. Had to hustle, had to grind to get my shit instead of sitting there complaining and hating on the next man. Wasn't going to get me that, right? It wasn't going to get my name on the lease, right? Silly ass motherfuckers out here. I'm gone, man.